Morning silence came, but it shouldn't have. July 12, 1980. MS Tropical Paradise, Caribbean cruise ship. 5-day luxury vacation. Started from Miami, Jamaica, Cayman Islands, Mexico. 576 people were on board. 456 passengers, families, honeymooners, retirees. 120 crew, captain, officers, cooks, waiters. Day 3. July 11 evening. Everything was normal. Dinner, music, dancing, pool party, deck crowded, laughter, songs, tropical cocktails. Best vacation ever, said a passenger. 11 p.m. People retired to cabins, to sleep. Morning they'd arrive in Jamaica. They were excited. July 12, 7 a.m. Morning. Sun rose. Ship was quiet. Too quiet. No sound at all. Captain Harrison should have been on the bridge, but he wasn't. Cruise Director Maria should have been on deck. "Good morning," she should have said, but she didn't appear. 7:30 a.m. No sound from the ship. No movement. 8 a.m. Coast Guard noticed. Why isn't Tropical Paradise responding? They radioed. "Tropical Paradise, this is Coast Guard. What is your status?" Silence. 9 a.m. Coast Guard boarded the ship and saw. It was empty. Completely empty. 576 people missing in one night. How? For 39 years, nobody knew. In 2019, the ship was to be scrapped. Workers found a hidden deck below the waterline, and 576 people were there. Did morning come? They said. For them, it was still night. Before you continue watching, hit that subscribe button, because this story isn't just about a disappearance. This is about people whose night never ended, and about the secret decks of luxury ships. This is the story of MS Tropical Paradise. MS Tropical Paradise was built in 1978, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Modern cruise ship, 180 meters long, 8 decks, 456 passenger capacity, 100 crew. Luxury vessel, all-inclusive, 3 restaurants, 2 pools, disco, casino, spa, cinema. Each deck themed. Tropical decor, palm trees, colorful parrots, Caribbean spirit. First 2 years were perfect. Thousands of passengers, hundreds of cruises. 5-star reviews. Best vacation, wonderful experience. Will definitely come back. July 1980. Summer season. Reservations full. 5-day Caribbean tour. Miami to Jamaica, Cayman Islands to Cozumel, Mexico to Miami. July 9. Passengers began boarding. 456 people. All kinds of people. Robert and Linda Martinez, 35 and 33 years old. Married 10 years. 2 children. Emma, 8 years old. Jake, 6 years old. First family vacation. Emma was excited. "Mom, does the ship have a pool?" "Yes, sweetheart, 2 of them." David and Sarah Chen, 28 and 26 years old. Honeymoon. Got married last week. First vacation as husband and wife. Sarah was romantic. "We'll watch the sunset from the deck." David smiled. Every day. Margaret Thompson, 67 years old. Widow. Her husband John died 2 years ago. First vacation alone. Friends had insisted. "Margaret, life goes on. John would want this." Margaret was hesitant, but she came. 456 passengers. All excited. All happy. 5 days in paradise. Crew was ready. 120 people. Professional. Experienced. Captain Harrison, 52 years old. Sailor for 25 years. Captain for 10. Loved Tropical Paradise. Best ship, he'd say. Never had any problems. Cruise director Maria Santos, 34 years old, energetic, friendly. Her job was taking care of passengers, activities, tours, entertainment. Everyone must be happy, she'd say. Chief engineer James Collins, 45 years old, operated the ship. Engine, electricity, water, air, everything. Tropical paradise is flawless, he'd say. No malfunctions. 120 crew, cooks, waiters, cabin stewards, security, entertainment staff, everyone at their post. July 9, 5 p.m., ship departed from Miami Port. Sunny day, 32 degrees. Perfect. On deck, passengers waved. Goodbye, Miami. Hello, Caribbean. First night was calm. Passengers explored cabins, toured the ship. Dinner, introductions, new friends. July 10, day 2, at sea. Going to Jamaica. Sunny, calm sea. Passengers at the pool, sunbathing, swimming. Children playing. Emma and Jake were having a water fight. Laughter. Robert and Linda watching. Happy. Best decision, Linda said. Definitely, Robert said. David and Sarah on deck chairs, holding hands, watching sunset. Romantic. Sarah leaned her head on David's shoulder. Perfect, she whispered. Margaret sitting alone, reading a book, but happy. Alone, but peaceful. Thinking of John. I'm here, John. Life goes on. Evening, showtime, theater, music, dancing. Live music on deck, tropical band, salsa, merengue, passengers dancing. July 11, day 3. Morning they arrived in Jamaica, Kingston, port stop. Passengers went ashore. Tours, shopping, beach, local culture. Martinez family went to the beach. Emma and Jake played in the sand. Robert and Linda had cocktails. Paradise, Linda said. David and Sarah went on a waterfall tour. Dunn's River Falls. Romantic. Hand-in-hand climb. Photos. Kissing. I'll never forget this, Sarah said. Margaret toured the local market. Crafts, handmade items. She bought something. For John, a souvenir. I'm here with you, John, she thought. 5 p.m. Passengers returned to the ship, tired but happy. Evening they'd sail to open sea. Tomorrow, Cayman Islands. 7 p.m. Dinner. Main dining room. Elegant. Stylish. White tablecloths. Crystal glasses. Professional waiters. Food was excellent. Lobster. Steak. Dessert. Wine. Everyone talking, laughing, sharing their day. 9 p.m. Deck party. DJ music, dancing, open bar, tropical cocktails, pina colada, margarita, Mai Tai. Deck was crowded. 456 passengers. Most were there, dancing, drinking, having fun. Emma and Jake fell asleep in the cabin, exhausted from playing. Robert and Linda put them to bed, then went to the deck. 1 hour of fun, Robert said. We deserve it. David and Sarah were dancing, slow music, embracing. The most beautiful night, Sarah said. There will be more beautiful ones, David said. Margaret sat at the deck rail, having a drink. Alone but happy, watching the sea. Moon shining, stars. John, you should have been here, she whispered. 11 p.m. Party slowly ending. People tired. Started returning to cabins. Good night. See you tomorrow. It was a lovely evening. 11:30 p.m. Most passengers in cabins, ready to sleep. Tomorrow, Cayman Islands. They'd wake up early. Crew doing routine duties, cleaning, checking, night shift. Captain Harrison was on the bridge. Autopilot on. Ship sailing smoothly. Everything normal. Writing in the log. July 11, 1980, 10:47 p.m. MS Tropical Paradise. Captain Harrison writing. Cruise Day 3. Everything excellent. Passengers happy. Weather great. Tomorrow Jamaica. Good night. He closed the log, stood up. Stretched. I should sleep too, he said. Second officer would come to the bridge. Night shift. 11:50 p.m. Captain Harrison went to his cabin, went to bed, fell asleep in 10 minutes. 12 a.m., July 12, midnight. Ship was quiet, most sleeping, only night shift awake. 15 people. Bridge, engine room, security. 12:30 a.m. Something happened. Nobody knows what, but something happened. Maybe a sound, maybe vibration, maybe something else. At the very bottom of the ship, below the waterline, hidden deck. Nobody knew about it, not even the technicians. It was built during construction. Why? Nobody knew. Maybe for smuggling, maybe for emergency, maybe another purpose. 12:30 a.m. Hidden deck activated. How? We don't know, but it did. And 576 people moved, unconsciously, like in a dream, rose from their cabins, went into corridors, went down. Robert and Linda rose, walked. Emma and Jake were sleeping, but they also rose, walked. David and Sarah rose side by side, walked hand in hand, eyes open but not seeing. Margaret rose, walked, like in a dream. 456 passengers all rose, all walked. 120 crew, all left their posts, walked. Captain Harrison left his cabin, eyes open but vacant, walked. 576 people, all in the same direction, down, down, down. Bottom deck, engine room level, a wall, metal wall, but it opened. Hidden door, never noticed before. 576 people entered. Narrow corridor, dark, cold. Went down, stairs, metal, smell of rust. Below the waterline. To the very bottom of the ship, hidden deck, large space, empty, dark, only lights burning, dim, greenish. 576 people entered, stopped, stood, side by side, crowded, and then nothing. They just waited, still, motionless, frozen. Hidden door closed, sealed, never opened again. 7 a.m., July 12 morning. Sun rose, beautiful day, calm sea. But on the ship, silence. No sound, no movement. Bridge empty. Second officer gone. Autopilot running. Ship sailing, but nobody there. Kitchen empty. Breakfast should be prepared, but nobody there. Deck empty. Morning activities should start, but nobody there. Cabins empty. Beds messy. As if people had gotten up, but where did they go? 7:30 a.m. Coast Guard noticed. Routine check-in. Every cruise ship reported in the morning, but Tropical Paradise didn't. Tropical Paradise, this is Coast Guard. Routine check-in. What is your status? Silence. Tropical Paradise, please respond. Silence. 8 a.m. Concern began. Why aren't they responding? On radar, ship was there, moving, but slow, drifting, strange. Send helicopter, check it out. 8:30 a.m. Helicopter flew over the ship, decks empty, no people visible. My God, where is everyone? 9 a.m. Coast Guard boat arrived, approached the ship. Tropical Paradise, respond. Silence. They decided to board. 6 officers climbed onto the deck. Empty. Chairs arranged neatly. Water in the pool, but no people. They went inside. Lobby. Empty. Restaurant. Empty. Everything neat, everything normal, but no people. They checked cabins, empty. Suitcases there, clothes there, personal items there, but no people. They went to the bridge, empty. Log open. Last entry, good night. They went to the engine room, empty. Engine running, electricity on. Everything normal, but no people. How can 576 people disappear from a ship? There was no answer. They reported to Miami. Tropical paradise found, but empty. 576 people missing, no trace. Major search began. Sea searched. Maybe they fell overboard. But how do 576 people fall at once? Nothing found. No bodies, no life jackets, no trace. Media went crazy. Ghost ship. 576 people vanished. Modern Mary Celeste. Families went mad. Linda's mother was crying. My daughter, my grandchildren, where are they? Sarah's family was in shock. They were on their honeymoon. They were happy. Margaret's friends were sad. She lost John. Now she's missing too. FBI came, detectives, experts. They examined the ship, every inch, found no clues. No blood, no signs of struggle, no signs of forced removal. People just vanished. Theories developed. Aliens took them. Bermuda Triangle. Underwater tunnel. Nonsense. But there was no other explanation. Tropical paradise was quarantined. In Miami port. Nobody boarded. For 39 years. Ship aged, rusted, abandoned. Ghost ship. March 2019. Decision made. Tropical paradise will be scrapped. It's no longer in use. Scrapping company came. Workers. They'd dismantle the ship. Metal, piece by piece. Workers started, top to bottom, dismantling decks. May 2019. They reached the lower decks, engine room level. A worker hit a metal wall, axe, to remove it. This should be empty, he said. Hit it. Wall cracked. Behind it was a void. What's this? Hit more. Wall collapsed. Behind it, narrow corridor, dark. Stairs going down. Boss, look at this. Boss came, looked. What is this? It's not on the blueprints. Don't know. Looks like a hidden section. They took flashlights, went down. Narrow, smell of rust, cold. Went below the waterline, to the very bottom of the ship. Large space, dark, dim lights, still burning. After 39 years, and they saw 576 people, standing, all of them side by side, crowded. My God! Workers stepped back. They're not corpses. They were moving, slightly, breathing, very slowly. They're alive. Ambulance called, emergency, doctors, everyone. They brought out 576 people, carefully. There was a pulse, 1 beat per minute. Breathing, very slow. Body temperature, 10 degrees. They were alive, but frozen for 39 years. Taken to hospital, slowly warmed, 15 degrees, 20, 25, 30. Robert Martinez moved first, fingers, then arm, eyes blanked. Linda, Emma, Jake, where are they? Sir, stay calm. They're with you. You're all safe. What happened? Why are we in a hospital? Sir, do you know what date it is? July 11, 1980. We're on a cruise. Tomorrow, Cayman Islands. No, sir. May 15, 2019. 39 years have passed. Robert's world spun. No, it was last night. There was a party. We danced. Then we slept. Linda woke in the next bed. Robert, where are we? The children? Emma and Jake were in other rooms. They woke. Mom, Dad, why are we in a hospital? David and Sarah woke together, holding hands. Is our honeymoon over? No, the doctor said. 39 years have passed. Margaret woke. John is waiting for me. Mrs. Thompson, the doctor said. John died 41 years ago. You've been missing for 39 years. Captain Harrison woke. Ship, status, must report. Captain, the doctor said, ship is gone. It was scrapped. 576 people woke. All asked the same question. What happened? Did morning come? Why did 39 years pass? Scientists researched. The hidden deck. There was a strange electromagnetic field. Abnormal. Maybe temporal anomaly. Time slowed. For them, 1 night. For the world, 39 years. No proof. Only theory. Adaptation was difficult. From 1980 to 2019, everything had changed. Internet, cell phones, social media. Linda's mother was 84 years old. Had waited so long to see her granddaughter Emma. 39 years, but you're still 8 years old. Sarah's family was shocked. You never came back from your honeymoon. Now you're returning, but we've aged. Margaret's friends were mostly dead, from old age. Margaret, you're still 67. Tropical Paradise was completely scrapped. End of 2019. Nothing remained, only memories, and the hidden deck. Why was it there? Nobody knows. Who built it? We don't know. For what purpose? No answer. But one thing is certain. Time stopped there. For 39 years. For 576 people. 1 night for them. A lifetime for the world. In 2024, another cruise ship experienced something strange. Midnight. Passengers disappeared, then returned. Only 5 minutes. But they were confused. Where were we? Cruise companies were warned. Check old ships. There may be hidden decks. But nobody believes. Tropical Paradise was a coincidence, they say. Maybe, or maybe, there are more hidden decks at sea, waiting, silent, looking for passengers. And maybe one night, on your ship, silence will come. Morning silence. But it shouldn't, because then everyone disappears. To the hidden deck, where time stops. And 39 years later, maybe you return. But the world has changed. Everything different. Everyone aged, except you. Tropical Paradise. The name was ironic. Paradise, but trapped paradise. Prison of time. Cruise forever.